so much to think about.
So just before, and we've got to pause here, I just read something on the side. If you guys aren't watching or paying attention to other series, but apparently Thunder Predator paused the game for like 15 minutes against EG and got a default loss.
What, in game 2 or the whole series?
I think game 2. The next map's going to be in a bit.
Oh my god.
And EG need that series to have any chance. I'm not sure how the tiebreakers work, though.
What the just happened? What the just happened?
Like if Business
See you later,
Associates lose this, and Beast Coast lose this, because I know there was tiebreaker controversy as well, because Hellraiser's Fly to Moon, Cyber Legacy, and Ninjas in Pajamas all ended at 4 and 3, and the teams
Did Ninjas end up going out from that?
Yeah, and they were 11 and 7, while the teams that were in were 8 and 8 and 10 and 8.
Yeah, because the tiebreakers goes down to the points amassed between each other first, rather than overall.
Yeah. So I don't know how it's going to work for NA.
来，你打我呀！
Because I know it can definitely be interesting. Yeah, this is definitely going to come down pretty, because Business Associates, if they lose this, they're 2 and 3. They beat EG, so the head-to-head points would be in their favor there. But if Beast Coast lost, they lost to EG, and they're 0 and 2, so they'd probably be on the bottom, right?
I haven't looked into it, but I am unsure.
Wish I could give you guys a better read on this. So let's get in this game too. Crazy against Business Associates. Fear on the Shadow Demon, Moo, of course, on the Ricky, Snake King playing that Clockwork, Nature's Prophet, Eternal Envy, and finally Brax on the Enigma. Up against Bryle here on the Templar Assassin mid. And you've got Kezu and Aoi up top with the Legion Commander, as well as the Chen, and then Sniper, DK, bottom, Moo, Meander on the Sniper, and Skitter on the DK.
Oh, interesting. Moon Meander actually went for Shrapnel at level 1 instead of Headshot. Fair enough. I thought he might go for the Headshot, but instead, I think the Shrapnel's pretty good up against the Eidolons, to be fair. So.
Envy just gave away 2 Treants right there to Psyblades. That is not a good feeling. That is a quick little 32 gold there. About a creep's worth. Look at this. Bryle already 7 and 2. To the 2 and 2 of Eternal Envy.
He's having a really good start to this laning stage. Dude, I'm surprised he didn't try and sprout Bryle under tower there. I mean, he doesn't have a Tango in his inventory.
He's holding him right now in his backpack, and I wonder if that's because he's waiting for the shared Tango, at least, or trying to.
I think he's just forgotten to put the shared Tango in, just because it's quite an intense lane at the moment, unfortunately.
Yeah, just trying to keep up the mark, and then I guess we can take a look over towards bottom, because look at where Skitter is up against Brax for the moment, under the tier 1 tower of the Dire. And, well, Brax currently sitting at 9 and 6.
The small camp there, just making sure Meander can't get any pulls off. And this big camp also got body blocked off because it has the sentry ward blocking it off. Meander seems to have bought a sentry to try and unblock it, but unfortunately put it on the wrong side of the camp. So, yeah, he's going to de-ward it here, but, you know, he's missed the first 2 spawns already.
And you can see where that lane was for Brax to allow him to get to 13 and 8. He's having a good time to start off this lane.
It's so well played as well, because when you play up against this Enigma, like, it's so important that you block the camps early on. Because the way you play against this hero is that you get pulls off, right? So that you can counter the Enigma's lane equilibrium presence. And he's doing so well on Brax at the moment. Skit is really struggling to play up against him here, by the looks of it.
And Fear just up a little bit, taking some damage from Kezu, and you know, he loses a third of his health just running back like that. Fear with 1 Tango, 1 salve, but I feel like he's at least trying to hold the salve for the moment on for Moo.
So unfortunately for Aoi, he does not get the zap creep. Gonna have to settle with a little Vul assassin with the envenomed weapon, which is still pretty good.
Yeah, but the Harpy Storm Chaser is or Stormcrafter is much better. Definitely a lot more output there, it seems like.
He can always just go and take over another one here as well instead. Just let the other one die.
Back over mid. Envy's done a good job of catching up. He was like 8 CS behind the TA and now only sitting 4 behind. Really not bad.
Yeah, and there's going to be an illusion rune spawn top lane as well, which
So-
they might look to try and take.
Okay, alright. It's not as bad as I thought it was. I thought Bryle was up by a lot more because he was in a level 5 before.
It's pretty close. I mean, the only reason Bra's got the XP advantage is probably just because of the trees, right? And it's only a really small advantage.
And the denies sitting here about even, but those denies could just be treants, at least for the moment. As, oof, Sideblade's coming in, and he's just going to try and take out these treants. So
Courier?
the positioning that he's going for. Courier getting low. Sideblade save it. Envy looking and thinking about going
We
for it,
missed
but
it.
in the end, Bryle brings it back close enough, and, well, he'll still lose it. Down for a minute and a half.
I mean, laning stage still really even in general. Moo's having a... Like, he's got no regen up here in the top lane now. He's got some coming out on the courier, I assume. Yeah, Salve and another Wraith Band, but it's quite a way away here, so he's going to miss out on a lot of XP and... well, sorry, not XP, but gold. Because he can't really contest the lane for now. Oh, he's just farming up the small camp over and over again, just to gain his levels up.
Back down over to the Enigma, 30-6 to the 25-3 of Skitter's DK.
It's the DK lane. They just trade farm. You know, it's not too exciting. If they get these Eidolon kills, that's pretty big, though.
It's more so I'm looking over at Moomiander to see what he's doing, because he's only sitting level 2, and I think he's given a lot of time to Skitter to just get some solo experience, and the same could be said for Snake
Yeah, and this Necro one is up now, though, so Skitter might be in trouble here.
Yeah,
He's
they've
very
got the
tanky,
Wrath
though.
of Nature coming in on the Midnight Pulse. Battery Assault blasting him. Eternal Envy making the rotation towards bottom, but they still just don't have the damage.
It's a Legion,
Bring
though.
Kezu in. Down goes Moomiander's Courier. Kezu comes through. He's not level 6. He doesn't have a duel.
And I love
Look
this
at
play from
Moomiander.
Kezu, though, because the thing is, it's the catapult wave here, right? This is what we saw from Business Associates when they did this play before. And the tower died when they did this last time. So Kezu not afraid to rotate in here to and get the kill on the DK. And that kind of... I think in your draft that you talk about, you know, you're like, at this 5-minute mark with the catapult wave, we want to do this. And if it doesn't happen, you know, it might throw you off your game plan a little bit here. And the thing is, because Kezu TP's bot, he has a Chen in his top lane, right? So as soon as the TP goes, like, he doesn't need to be there anymore, he just recalls him top again with a Divine Favor. So it's so low committal from Kezu to go and defend that tower. So it's a really hesitant play. And Moo actually TP's bot here. They still want to pressure.
Are they just maybe swapping the lanes out eventually, or are they really just looking to push in on this? They've got 4 heroes down here. This is pretty
Moomiander's-
wild, the amount, and they could have a 5th with Eternal Envy making the way over. They still don't have First Blood just yet, but with Moomiander getting low, he might just end up being First Blood. Skitter now on the run. They do have level 6, but they don't have the mana for Black Hole, so Skitter playing Ring Around the Rosie, but eventually the disruption comes in from Fear. Moo still here with the Eidolons. Eternal Envy thinking about making the
So
rotation, but look
tanky.
at this space. Like, I feel like there's just so much space and time where Skitter back and forth around the tower, and finally the Shadow Poison is what is going to finish him off. But
Yeah, and Kezu, like, the thing is, Kezu, again, it's like, well, my TP's on cooldown. I'm really sorry. And Aoi can't call him up for another 65 seconds here. But again, like, they keep their tower alive, right? That's the biggest thing about this. So they make such a big, like, a commitment here on Business Associates to try and do this. Like, they're even bringing the Ricky down towards this bot lane, who is still level 5, remember, by the way.
this is switch it over the net worth. You see that, yes, it is the Enigma leading the way, and they might be able to get a second kill on a Moomiander, but press the attack. Ooh, Brax gets the kill. The duel is there, though, and there's the victory. They're looking for more. Snaking throws down the cogs, so.
The melee Necro Creep died to shrapnel, so it killed Moomiander. That was so sad. Never mind.
Oh dear.
Skeeter going to try and start to force in the tier 1, but really good disruption by Fear. Obviously, when you get the dragons onto the DK, the nice little poison attack feels really good. But Aoi is controlling really well this top lane with his creeps. Like, this tornado is just following Fear around here. They have the Harpy creep as well. Moomiander's going a little bit deep, though.
Life is not going well. But they get the kill on the Fear. Moomiander dies. Moo gets credit for that one.
Shen as well. Aoi in a little bit of trouble with Envy TPing in. He's trying to run away, but he doesn't have boots.
There's the Sprout, and there's the kill. Oh, miss.
He had no tangos in his inventory. They're actually in his backpack, so couldn't escape from the Sprout, unfortunately. He is almost level 6, though, and I feel like at that point, it's like a big moment for Crazy, because this TA has gone pretty much untouched throughout the whole laning stage.
Yeah, getting really close to the Desolator. Although he goes from 2 Mithril Hammers queued up to 2 Clarities queued up. And now a Sentry.
He is still pretty far away from the Desolator, to be fair, but even so.
He got the first Mithril Hammer out, I believe. Ooh, Skitter. Dying to Brax. I believe that's Black Hole, but now they've got the duel out onto the Enigma for a second time. They won't get dual damage, but they will get the kill. Moomiander again killing that Necro Creep. You see his health just dip real quick.
I think this DK just TP's top again when he's alive, and they take the tower, though. I don't really know what they're going to do, because they don't have Black Hole up anymore. They used it to kill the DK. And that should be enough at that point, I think. And Moon managed to snatch a bounty rune, though. But
yeah,
they do realise on the Radiant side, if they had the ward down.
So Bryle just, 1,200 gold away from getting this Desolator. Now 1,100 gold is really moving into it quick.
I was going to say, I think he wants to swap the Mithril Hammer in.
Snaking has haste, and they do have a potential rotation from Eternal Envy, who throws the Wrath of Nature in, but it's a tough kill to get, especially with Aoi now level 6.
And DK did just come and take this tower, by the way. I mean, he doesn't have a huge amount of net worth, but he's still really strong.
Again. Oh boy, getting chased, and the Shadow Poison popped. Eternal Envy gets credit for that one. He is not having the most fun game. He is 0-4, but again, if he's going to be the one eating the deaths, I think they're okay with that.
Bryle? I love how Bryle just instantly, as soon as he sees the Nature's Prophet TPing in, he swapped the Tango in that he had in his backpack. It's like, yeah, I really need this. And there's another one on the floor. It's Tango shared, dude. Pick it up. You might need it.
He's also been doing a lot of tread swapping.
Yeah, I mean, when you have the refraction.
Constantly swapping.
That's the kind of thing that you will see a lot of these high players do. I mean, just all the time. It's something I've really tried to focus on in my own games as well. Because it can make a massive difference. Like that extra little bit of strength treads, if you count in the tankiness. Moomiander just found a nice D-ward. He is so far off his ags, though, because he's basically had nothing this game, right? Like, Aoi's been the kind of more of the greedy core because he had the good lane. Bryle is 200 gold off his Deso here, so... They take this Ancient here to then get the Deso. With some of the XP, though. Just managed to snatch quite a lot.
Now he's got the Alpha Wolf just tailing him, too. So
Yeah,
Deso Blink, and I mean, this could just get really... This is a point in the game where things could spiral out of control if you're not too careful. Assassiny comes in on the move, who blinks right back to Fear. Not much doing in that situation.
Yeah, the problem is this lineup like revolves around the DK though, in a way, because like he wants to be the frontliner while they like hit this death ball timing with the Deso Blink, and because DK hasn't had a good time, it feels a little bit awkward. He is tanky and he's difficult to kill, but like they can kind of just ignore him in a way, like on the business associate side, and just go for other targets first. And really nice ward by Fear on the high ground here. They've only just put the sentry down, so they're going to think that this ward's like probably not here.
Hookshot mid, looking over at Moomiander again. Skitter eats a lot of damage coming through from that Wrath of Nature, and Brax, he might be positioning himself for a black hole, but you look at the damage coming in, and now the black hole is out on a Bryle, but the disruption... Fear? Okay, Moo's dead. Brack's gone. Now Fear might be next. Double shot from Bryle to get the kill. Ultra kill for this Templar assassin.
I'm pretty sure Fear thought that he was going to get jeweled on the Enigma rather than the Clockwork or whoever it was. And so he just assumed that the jewel was coming, so he had to disrupt him straight away to save him. And I mean, either that or he just misclicked, because there's no way you cancel the black hole there on purpose. It's very sad. Kezu might be in a small problem here.
Yeah, out a little too far, and, well, Sprout gives him a chance, but not much of it.
Pushing a little bit too far up, and Moo gets the courier as well with the tricks of the trade.
And they smoke right after.
And do you remember Bryle just got his death though?
Now he's got the Blink Dagger.
Just
Oh
because
my
he got this
God.
ultra killer in the mid lane.
Yeah.
This Alpha is doing huge work, by the way.
Hook shot on a Moomiander. Moomiander hasn't exactly enjoyed playing Dota this game at the moment, but the damage on the Snake King, not enough just yet, but he's slowed by the trap, so it's another kill regardless. Breath of Nature comes in, never hits Bryle, and now the Meld Strike comes in and does a lot of damage, but the Malefice is there, so Bryle can't exactly chase. Until, though, they've got the Blink Dagger and the Meld Strike on a Brax, so the press the attack helps him. Centaur creep a little bit short of Eternal Envy to stop that TP.
I bet how he screamed or something in voice chat there when he missed. And they're just going to look to go into the Roche pit here, though. I mean, I really like this play. They know Black Hole's still down. Skeeter really needs to try and find some farm somewhere, though, because he's still missing his first item, right? Like, he has Tread Soul Ring. He's so far behind. But, fortunately for him, because Bryle's having such a good game, like, it doesn't matter as much as it would in other games.
Yeah, but they're going to need to help out this Templar Assassin eventually. I don't know if he can hold the game the entire time.
Aoi just have the helmet as well, though, right? So this base damage order I'm going to feel pretty good for the TA. An extra 20%.
Envy taking this Ancient stack.
For the 7. Not even going to get the neutral items. He's going to be on it first item. Okay. Fair enough. I wonder if... I was going to say, I wonder if DK considers going BKB first this game, but... Just because, you know, they can hit this timing with the TA, but he's got a Shadow Blade queued up. I mean, it's still a decent item this game.
Just watch Brax make Eidolons and lose 2 of them immediately to 1 shot from Bryle.
Snaking looks to be hunting up here in the top lane, though. DK, Skeeter's really far up by himself, and remember, they have the Nature's Prophet that can TP. I think this DK might be in a little bit of trouble here.
He's in a decent spot to avoid the hook shot, but there's the courier, so that spot's Snaking. Now he knows he's in a little bit of trouble. However, the rest of the team is here, so Snaking now needs to be the one who's running.
They really want to just force down these towers, though.
Did he see the vision? No, it's just Radiant vision here. Oh, no. Tire had vision to spot that rotation.
Bryle hits so hard. He's going MKB next as well. He's actually relatively close. Like, he's only about 2,000 gold away. A hook shot. Getting away onto the creep wave. Sorry, the creep camp. Right, so it's just a sniper tier 1 mid.
Gosh, Moomiander again. On the run, Sprout gives him some distance, not purposefully. But now the dust on a Moomiander. He's got the Assassinate, and they want to get this kill. Brax. Jesus,
Bryle has the Aegis here.
Destroying them.
Oh my god, Bryle.
Look at this damage. Press the attack keeps him alive, too.
I really thought he was going to lose the Aegis there. Well, Moo might be in trouble down in the bot lane if he shows on this creep wave as well, because Bryle is nearby. And I love how he's playing this Chen low. They see Snaking under the ward as well.
Oh gosh. Bryle. No.
I'd actually really like to see an Orchid on this Bryle Queen of Pain, Bryle TA, but I think the raw damage output is still really strong here. Like, you know, he's wandering around like 2-3 hitting heroes already. Imagine what it's going to be like with the MKB. And there's a regen rune top. With bow. Jesus. My worry is here that they are very all in on Bryle, right? And I feel like one death like completely changes this game on the TA.
The question is getting to that first death. He's got the Aegis in his hands. Like, what do you do?
I mean, Moo does have the diffuser blade coming out on the courier now. Oh my god.
One-shotting Fear.
Dire's bottom tower.
At the same time, though, Envy's doing a really good job of split pushing the map. Like, I don't know, he's keeping this game alive still. Like, he's farming really well. If you think about how well the TA's been doing, like, she's 10-0-0, right? And Envy's only a couple of thousand gold behind, which does sound like a lot still, but, you know, if you think about the kill difference, I don't know. And he has gone Mjolnir first, I guess.
Is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under
MKB coming on the courier here for Bryle. Manages to dodge the Eidolons.
Just tier 1 tower. Envy's got it.
Meander's so far away from his ags still.
He's so far away from just anything. He's 3,600 gold. He's really... he's being just the sacrificial lamb, it seems like, this entire game.
It's a really hard sniper game, though. They're playing against Fury on clock, like Ricky as well, who can just jump onto you and kill you.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
And do they just try and force TPs back here? I think they should. Maybe not just commit fully for the tower, but like Business Associates weren't ready for this last game, and it feels the same again. Like these high ground pushes, they're just not respecting at all.
The damage that Skitter's taken, but Eternal Envy, they've got the disruption. Now inside the silence, Cogs pushes him away. Bryle, he's separated from his team. He does have the Aegis, but he's far away. Envy gets hit with the duel. They don't have buyback on the Nature's Prophet. They've got a second life now on a Bryle. Woo! One-shotting Snake King, and now the tier 3 is in trouble. Backdoor or not, it is gone. And
There's another creep wave coming.
wow. They are just ripping through the high ground.
I mean, that fight's completely different there if they have Black Hole, right? But unfortunately, it was still on cooldown for about another 20-30 seconds or so. And they're just going to lose a set of racks for this. I mean, Bryle is absolutely huge.
Dire's bottom
He's pretty
Like,
massive
he-
at the moment.
Think about like the Blink Deso timings. And it's you have to remember it's 20 minutes into the game. On top of that, he has an MKB and 2,800 gold. I cannot sell enough how farmed TA is. I actually don't think I agree with the BKB purchase either, but it's still really good up against like the Ricky's Cloud, like the clockwork damage that comes through as well. It just means he's safely able to just get his damage off unless they black hole him, right? I don't think they go again here though until they get the second Aegis on Bryle. Because again, I still feel like one death on Bryle and this game completely changes just because how far the DK and the LC are behind in terms of net worth in comparison to the TA.
Although the BKB could be what they're waiting for to go in again. It doesn't necessarily need to be just the Aegis, right?
Potentially, but you're playing against Black Hole, so like one wrong mistake in this game, like I said, completely turns. So having that Aegis for like the second life against the Black Hole is really important. And they're smoked up on Business Associates here. So, Crazy playing on the other side. He's going Halberd next on DK. I really like that up against the Nature's Prophet. Feels so good.
Radiant's top
Also,
Even the Ricky as well.
invisibility.
well, the BKB is almost there for Enigma, but I'm just thinking, like, if Moomiander can get into the Zags quickly enough,
Completely agree.
that could really help with Bryle.
And again, same thing here. Are Business Associates ready? It feels like they're just like slowly lacking a little bit here. None of the 3 cores are in the base, and they're losing a tier 3 tower.
Hook shot out on a Bryle. This is what they wanted. The Cogs,
the
though, he
Cogs
wanted to push
missed.
him back, so instead he pulls him in, and now Snake King just loses his life, and that was not what he wanted. BKB gets used immediately by Bryle. That, a bit of a misstep there from Snake King.
I honestly thought that Cogs looked like they should have pushed the TA back, but
Ooh. Moo is almost there, and then Moo Meander gets pulled in by Owie. And this is just a casual 12-0-1 Brile TA sitting 5,000 net worth ahead of the Nature's Prophet, who's going for Satanic. But now Templar Assassin wants the Hurricane Pike.
Radiant are scared.
Yeah. Good.
Whoa.
Nature's Prophet. I think, like, is Chen building a force as well? He's not. He's actually going Vlad's. Okay. I feel like the fact they don't have a force against either of these heroes is really interesting. Roche is going to be up in 5, by the way, and they have just smoked. I think they were trying to bait out that they were in the pit. It's a really quick Roche respawn, but they're not... Okay, they do see it now. They're like, oh god, Roche is actually up, guys. We should probably take that.
Sneaking behind
Hook
him
shot.
into the Shadow Blade. Now they've got themselves a smoke screen down. Skitter in
Duel
some
on
trouble, but the
Enigma.
duel... And they've got the disruption. They'll take out Skitter. He'll buy back immediately, but the damage coming in from Brile is too much for the Enigma to handle before he's able to get the black hole off. And now Snaking, he'll be the second one to drop. They've got themselves 2 kills. The buyback comes in for the Clockwork. They'll move forward for more. They've got the Assassinate looking at Moo. Assassinate, jump, not going to matter.
And they're bringing the DK in with the recall as well here from the Chen, so instantly back into that pit. I think they really want to make sure they finish it off. They do scout out the HP of the Roche though with the rocket flare, but I think without Brax being up for 20 seconds here, it's so difficult to fight. And Brower's going to take this insanely quickly. Brax is going to buy back, but he's so far away still.
Yeah, and
There's no hook shot for 15.
doesn't have a TP.
Dude, that buyback's so... Oh, who's going to get the Aegis? Moo!
Oh, Moo! Who's got it? Nobody! Now it's the from Envy! Brile's all by himself. They've got the duel. They get the victory on a Fear. They'll kill off Moo. They'll take out Snaking. Now they will go to Eternal
Oh,
Envy.
the
They've got him on second
cheese.
life. They'll get the kill. He's dead for 50 seconds.
Stunned on the
With the
Enigma. No buyback.
Assassinate hitting on a Brax. He's looking for the black hole. It's on a 3, but what else do you have in this? Not much. And GG is called. Crazy. Take a 2-0 in a much quicker game, too.
Yeah, that was a lot more convincing. And it's so crazy to see how well they used both these last picks, though, in both games, right? It was really impressive, because this TA pick